Hey there, and happy Thanksgiving to all of you listening today, and welcome to Truth Talk Thursday. With this being Thanksgiving week and today actually being the holiday itself, I want to start by saying something from my heart. I am truly thankful for you, all of you. I'm thankful for everyone who listens, everyone who shows up here with me every week, everyone who has been walking through this journey right alongside me, and everyone who has supported me and continues to support me. It means more to me than you will ever know. I'm thankful for my boys. They are my heart. I'm thankful for my family, for their love and support these past few years. I'm thankful for the strength I didn't know I had. I'm thankful for the healing that's slowly finding its way into my life. I'm thankful for growth, for peace, for clarity, and for the chance to start all over again. I'm thankful for all of you. I'm thankful that I get to share this with you today on a day that can be beautiful and painful all at once. I am thankful that you allow me into your homes, your cars, your earbuds, and your hearts. I'm thankful that we get to sit together and talk about something so real, so human, and so necessary: hope. Because the truth is, the holidays are not easy for everyone. They can bring up memories, expectations, and emotions that hit harder than we expect. They can remind us of who we've lost, what has changed, and how different life looks compared to the version we once imagined. But I also want you to hear this clearly. Change is really hard, but things can't always stay the same. And even when it doesn't feel like it, even when you feel like you're carrying more than your heart knows what to do with, there's always hope. Hope that grows quietly, hope that rebuilds you slowly, hope that reminds you that you're not done yet. And this season of your life is not your forever. So today, on this Thanksgiving Day, we're going to talk about hope. Not the loud kind, not the picture perfect kind, not the holiday magic kind, but the real kind. The kind that shows up in small moments. The kind that says you're going to make it through this. The kind that rises in you even when you can't feel it yet. This Truth Talk Thursday isn't about pretending it's easy. It's not about forcing joy. It's not about hiding your hurt or minimizing your feelings. It's about reminding you with compassion, truth, and strength that even when the holidays hurt, you are still healing. You are still rising, and better days are still ahead of you. So let's go ahead and get into it. When the holidays don't always feel the way they used to. The holidays are supposed to be full of warmth and togetherness, full of familiar smells in the kitchen, familiar faces around the table, the familiar memories that carry you through year after year. But when your heart has been through something life-altering, the holidays stop feeling simple. They stop feeling automatic. They stop feeling like something you can just get through without thinking. They become emotional checkpoints, reminders of everything that changed, everything you thought you'd still have, everything you've had to rebuild. And the heaviness doesn't wait until the holiday. It starts days before. It shows up in the grocery store, in the aisles where you used to walk together. It shows up when you pull out the Thanksgiving things and remember what the energy in your house used to feel like. It shows up when people ask about your plans and you feel that sting having to explain a life you're still adjusting to. And if this is your first Thanksgiving after heartbreak or your first holiday without the person you thought you'd grow old with, I want you to know you're not wrong for feeling the way you feel. Holidays carry memories, and memories carry weight. You're not weak or dramatic or failing. You're human. You're grieving, you're healing, and healing is messy and honest and brave. Holidays are also identity check-ins. They make you realize who used to sit across from you, who used to carve the turkey, who used to help with the dishes, and who used to share the "this is us" moments. And when that person is no longer there, or when life has shifted so much that those memories feel like another lifetime, the ache shows up. The silence gets louder, and the tears get closer to the surface. And this is where the tiniest forms of hope start to matter. The small signs, the quiet moments, the barely there shifts where your heart reminds you that you're still moving even when you feel stuck. Hope looks like getting out of bed when you don't feel like it, making your kids breakfast even when you didn't sleep the night before, laughing for the first time in weeks and realizing it felt real. Having a moment, even just one moment, where you didn't think about the pain. Not crying on the drive to work, feeling the tiniest spark of peace for the first time in months, noticing you're breathing a little easier, realizing the memory didn't break you this time, feeling proud of yourself for surviving something you never saw coming. These are the moments that tell you, even if you can't feel it fully yet, that hope is there, quietly doing its work. And that's what I want you to remember. Just because this holiday feels different doesn't mean every holiday will feel this way. Just because this season hurts doesn't mean you're stuck in pain forever. Just because you're grieving now doesn't mean joy won't return. There is hope even when the holidays hurt. And one day that hope is going to feel bigger, louder, stronger, and more real than you've ever imagined. The holidays always teach you something about yourself. There's something about holiday seasons after heartbreak that forces a stillness inside you, a stillness where you start to hear yourself again. When life used to be loud and full of familiar, suddenly the quiet hits differently. The silence has an edge, a meaning, a weight, but that same silence also becomes a place where you start to reconnect with yourself. It's where you start to notice what your heart has been trying to tell you, but you were too overwhelmed, too hurt, or too busy surviving to hear. You begin to see things clearly that you never would have noticed before. Healing has a way of sharpening your awareness, of showing you what actually matters and what never really did. You begin to notice things like what you truly value, who actually shows up for you, what traditions matter and what were just habits, what feels peaceful and what feels heavy, what you want to carry forward, and what you're finally ready to let go of. The holidays clarify things you might have ignored before. They bring everything into the light, the joy, the pain, the patterns, the people who love you, the people who hurt you, and the version of yourself you're slowly stepping into. They show you what feels like home and what feels like a burden. They show you who warms your heart and who drains your spirit. They show you what you've outgrown and what you're ready to grow into. You start to realize that you're not the same person you were last year. You're not the same person who was barely holding on during that first Thanksgiving. You're not even the same person who felt stunned and hollow during the second. Healing changes you quietly, steadily, piece by piece. Long before you see the difference, it's already happening inside you. And that's where hope begins. Not in the big moments, not in the soft, almost hidden realizations that you're changing, that you're growing, that you're getting stronger, even if the process feels slow and messy. Because the truth is, just because something changed doesn't mean it has to stay painful. You are allowed to evolve. You are allowed to adapt. You are allowed to create a new version of the holidays that fits who you are now. You don't have to hold on to traditions that bring you pain. You don't have to force routines that no longer feel comforting. You don't have to keep pretending things will feel the same when they don't, because they're not supposed to feel the same. You've changed, life has changed, and you're allowed to make new meaning out of what's left. And the beautiful part of that, you are not going backwards. You are not stuck. You are not lost. You are becoming. You are rising. You are stepping into a version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, and more grounded than the woman who walked through those first painful holidays. You may not feel that fully yet, but trust me, it's happening. It's real. And you're only getting stronger from here. You won't always feel this way. If you are in the middle of your first holiday without the person you thought you'd spend forever with, or maybe your second holiday, which can hit harder because the shock has worn off now, and now the reality is what hurts, or maybe your third, where things are finally starting to shift and you feel yourself coming back to life again, I want to tell you the truth I wish someone would have told me right from the beginning. You won't always feel this way. You won't always hurt this deeply. It won't always take this much energy to just get through the day. It won't always feel like you're carrying the weight of every memory on your back. This season of your life is not forever, even though it feels like it right now. Right now, you might feel stuck. Right now, you might feel overwhelmed. Right now, you might feel like everyone else is moving forward while you're still sitting in pieces. But pain is not permanent. Heartbreak isn't permanent. This emotional fog you're walking through, it is not your forever. It's just a chapter, not the whole story. And no matter how heavy the days feel, you are still moving. You are still healing, even when you don't feel it happening. One day, and you won't know which day it will be, something shifts. It won't be dramatic. It won't be big. It'll be small, almost unnoticeable, but it'll mean everything. You'll start to notice things like, that hurt didn't hurt as much this year. I actually enjoyed today. It felt peaceful this morning. I'm proud of myself. I'm okay, like actually okay. These moments matter. These moments are hope rebuilding your heart from the inside out. They are the proof that healing is happening. They are reminders that you are not stuck. You're slowly, steadily rising. It won't happen all at once. It won't be smooth, and it won't be pretty. And yes, it will be messy. Incredibly messy at times. You'll have days where you fall apart, days where you feel super strong, days where you feel confused, days where you feel hopeful, and days where you feel like you're starting from scratch. But that's healing. That's growth. That's what it looks like to rebuild yourself after everything you thought you knew changed. But here's the part I need you to hold on to with both hands. You are going to make it through this. You are not meant to live in heartbreak forever. You are not meant to sit in this pain forever. And you are not meant to spend every holiday hurting. Hope is coming back. Peace is coming back. Joy is coming back. You are coming back. You won't always feel this way. And one day you're going to look back at this version of yourself with so much pride because you kept going. You kept breathing. You kept showing up even on the days you didn't think you could. And that's strength. That's determination. That's resilience. A message to anyone hurting this holiday. If this holiday season feels heavy, please hear me. You are not behind, you are not failing, you are not weak, and you are not alone. You are living through something that takes more emotional strength than most people will ever understand. You're carrying memories you didn't ask for, adjusting to a reality you never expected, and trying to show up for yourself and your kids while your heart is still tender. That doesn't make you weak. It makes you courageous. It makes you human. It makes you strong in ways you probably don't even realize yet. Give yourself permission this holiday to feel what you feel without explaining it, justifying it, or apologizing for it. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your healing process. You don't have to force joy when your heart still aches. Healing is not about pretending. Healing is about being honest with yourself, honoring your emotions, and letting yourself exist exactly where you are today. You get to give yourself grace. You get to set boundaries. You get to choose peace over pressure, presence over perfection, and authenticity over expectations. And when the feelings come, whether it's sadness, anger, confusion, numbness, or even unexpected moments of joy, let them come. Let them flow through you instead of judging them. Your heart is doing the best it can. Give yourself permission this holiday to feel what you feel, not to force what isn't there, to take breaks when you need them, to say no without guilt, to hold on to the people who feel safe, to cry if you need to, laugh if it comes naturally. Let the day be imperfect. Let yourself be human. And above everything else, hold on to hope. Even if it's small, even if it's quiet, even if it only shows up for a moment, that tiny moment of hope is proof that healing is actually happening, even if you can't see the big picture just yet. One small spark is all it takes to remind you that you're not stuck, that the future holds more than what you're feeling right now, and that your story is far from over. You might not feel strong every day, but you are strong. You might not feel whole just quite yet, but wholeness is coming. You might not feel joyful yet, but joy is making its way back to you. You are rebuilding, you are rising, you are becoming. And one day, sooner than you think, you're going to look back at yourself and say, I made it through something I never thought I could survive. You're going to feel a strength you didn't know was in you, and you're going to realize just how powerful, resilient, and worthy you truly are. Better days are coming, and you deserve every single one of them. Thank you for spending part of your Thanksgiving with me for this Truth Talk Thursday. I know this week can stir up a lot of memories, emotions, pressure, expectations, grief, and even the quiet loneliness that sneaks up on you when you least expect it. The holidays are complicated when your heart is healing, but you showed up today. You listened, you breathed, you gave yourself space, and that matters more than you know. I hope something in this message reminded you that you're not stuck, you're not broken, you're not alone in the way you feel, and you're not behind in your healing. You're becoming, even if it's messy, you're rising, even if it's slow, you're healing, even if the progress feels quiet. And hope is finding its way back to you, piece by piece, moment by moment, breath by breath. So as you move through this holiday season, whatever it looks like for you, whatever emotions it brings, give yourself grace. Let the day be imperfect. Let yourself feel what you feel and hold on to the truth that better days are coming. Peace is coming, joy is coming, and you will look back one day and realize just how far you've come. And as always, you are strong, you are worthy, and your story matters. Until next time, take care of you.